So what's the story with delves? So when it takes some time to go over to change the delves and undermine season 2. Let's have a look. What they got going. Tank Brann starting with the patch launching. Players will be able to choose a new spec for Brann. Brann with a pitch from the shield. Best taunt abilities. Taunt enemies. The specs focus on improving the experience running delves as a healer. There will be damage and attacks for you to dodge as a healer, but you'll see your delve run times being considerably better. See? Good change. Modified map mechanics. We modified several of our existing map mechanics. Our goal here is to add some variety to existing delve variants. Be sure to be modified spore bits. Oh, I saw that actually in the first build. Bountiful Delve rotation changes. We're changing the logic under the hood for which Bountiful Delves are active. Previously, it was one Delve per zone chosen as Bountiful. This led to some behaviors where it felt like the same Delve was Bountiful back-to-back, especially in areas like the Ring and Deeps where there are only 2 Delves. The new logic is that it will rotate through Delves from the original launch until all of them have some time in the sun to be Bountiful before turning into new ones. That seems cool. New Delves, new variants. We're adding 2 new Delves, Side Street Sleuth, and Undermine and Excavation Site 9 in Ring and Deeps. Additionally, almost all existing Delves have new variants. That's true. Some of them have 2. Delves, Blizzard watched my video and took half my suggestions. Well, I'm sure they were just basic suggestions, probably. I don't know. Improving Tier 9 rewards. In Season 1, we purposely did not add any extra rewards to Tier 9 Plus, and we wanted to reserve those Delves to run for challenge for achievements. We did not want the majority of players to feel like they need to reach Tier 11s. However, players seeking to tackle a high level of difficulty, such as Zekthir, had a very long road to upgrade their gear to the availability of Ruined and Gilded Crests. We wanted a repeatable source of Gilded to come from Mythic Plus and Raids. But we also wanted Delves to start to reward reliable Gilded at a high level for players who want to push. I think the best part of the post from last night, this and the Raid one, was that they explained the why. Yeah, that is good. In Season 2, Tier 9, 10, and 11 Delves will reward more Ruined Crests. Tier 11 Delves will reward Gilded Crests up to 3 times a week. Interesting. This will form a separate chest in the Bountiful Delve, so players will not be required a key to require Gilded Crests. We will not change the Great Vault requirements for Season 2. Tier 8 will be the highest Delve to run to get the rewards on the Great Vault. So you're not getting any extra gear in Delves then? It's just crests? Yeah, so it's just crests. So you're not going to get hero gear from Delves, I guess. Unless there's something else here. Well, I guess you can get it from the box, whatever it was called. Oh, right, it's right here. In Season 1, you had a chance to get Delve map at the end of the run. These maps gave you a large boost in rewards when using another Delve, including acquiring Gilded Crest. However, some players found... some people never found a map during their runs due to bad luck. Other players received multiple maps a week, following nothing for months. True. In Season 2, we'll increase the chance of getting a map at the end of each run if you do not find one. We'll also limit so you can only get 1 map a week. Okay. That's fine. Season 2, missing Brann hat and new Curios. Season 2 begins the introduction of new Nemesis, a mad goblin who purchased the deed to all the Delves from the one and only Gallywix. Gallywix? Don't ask. Underpin. Don't ask Underpin to check the contract for validity. Underpin ambushes Brann and destroys the Curios he collected in Season 1. Wait, what? We're losing all our Curios? Even worse, he steals Brann's hat. Players in Season 2 will earn new Curios for Brann. You'll be guaranteed to loot rank 1 Curios when you start running any Delve in Season 2. We want to explore new strategies and metas for Brann in Season 2, along with exploring more what we can do with the Curio system. More importantly, Brann will wear random hats and helmets he's acquired until you help him recover his hat from Underpin's lair. Don't worry, though. If you really enjoy Brann's random hats, you can ask him to continue rotating his collection afterwards. Oh, that's excellent. New affixes. With new Nemesis coming in Season 1, we're experimenting with 2 types of affixes. One where Zekthir's image would empower players. Another where the spawn group would be replaced by Zekthir's minions. While Zekthir's image was noticeable, it was always clear what impact he was having on the enemies. Meanwhile, it was abundantly clear what Zekthir's minions were doing in tier 9 plus. They often felt too punishing to encounter. In Season 2, the affixes will be focused on underpins minions, occasionally replacing normal enemies in the delve. This will happen across all tiers, and will focus will be on replacement, not being as difficult as Zekth is. They should offer an increased difficulty, but not to a level where the delve run is over if you encounter them. Yeah, good. Tier reset and item level changes. When Season 2 launches, we'll reset tier progression. The players will still be able to earn start at tier 4. Difficulty and rewards at tier 4 will be increased to match the new item level of Season 2. Yeah, that's kind of predicted. New vignettes and treasure powers will find players will find new vignettes and treasure powers to earn in Season 2. The goal with these original powers was players to modify their runs to go after these when they were spotted. We also wanted to make sure they weren't so powerful that they failed the delve run and blamed it on not getting the exact power they wanted. A successful delve run should be based on player gear, skill, and your curio loadout. However, Season 1's vignettes and treasure powers were not rewarding enough to risk their lives at higher tiers. We were going to push the powers in Season 2 a bit more. Just forced to run 4 useless delves before we start at tier 8. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's like it's like not that many runs. It's not like you have to do it for every delve. Like, that would be kind of dog. Powers found in treasures will be shards of Curios that were destroyed by underpin. Players will find shards of the Amphimorphous Relic, Arrowhead Idol, and now the not-so-unbreakable Iron Idol. Is that for players to use? Powers acquired from defeating powerful vignettes will now focus on modifying Brann. Shield alert: when you fall below 50% health, Brann will shield you, reducing your damage by a massive amount for a short period of time. Silencing potion: Brann will throw out a healing potion that will trigger an AoE silence nearby enemies. Okay, so I'm confused. What's a vignette? Yeah, what's a vignette in a delve? Like, what are they referring to? They're referring to the... I don't even know. What's up, Chels? Oh, the rares. Oh, okay. Right, that makes sense. Heroes and canister. Yeah, because vignettes are called something else in files. They reference something else. All right. So like the matey, what's his face? Like when the Reno's in there and shit, and you got to beat him up, and the Murloc. Is that what you're on about? A new team leader will be able to modify Brann with these powers. Other players will receive a buff for themselves. We're also adding improved rewards to the Treasure Wraith encounter. Fuck that thing. We understand there's an aversion of trying this encounter with high risk of death. There'll be a special Wraith-only power that will drop to increased power with the player's maximum health in addition to other existing powers. Our goal with these changes is to push the amount of power received from vignettes and treasure powers to help create a more of a decision moment on whether or not you take a risk on these ambitions. Thanks for reading and for testing delves on PTR. Please note, most numbers mentioned here are subject to change. It's a rotating story. Are you sure? No, because look, defeating powerful vignettes. That's not a story. They posted what's going away in 11.1? Not yet, no. I mean, that seems fine. These seem like reasonable changes. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with any of that. So they're only testing specific delves, right? If I'm not mistaken. That's what I read this morning. Yeah, Excavation Site 9, Creeks will Rest, and Waterworks. That's actually a really good idea. Yeah, that's a great idea, actually. Also this, huge. Item level now correctly adjusted in level 1 scaling. Yeah, good. Thank God. Delver's Journey is available. Nice. So yeah, good stuff.